Doing too much, doing too much, doing too much, doing too much. Y'all see me? Y'all see this? Boom, 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 boom. I should have had my music ready. Oh, I wasn't thinking. My theme song. I was rushing. Hey, stars and starlets. It's your girl, Arla Michelle, live at 12. It's so good to see y'all. I said on Wednesdays because I'm having such a hard time filming, editing, having the money to do so because you know we're on strike. I was gonna come live, which I want to do anyway because I miss people that go live. So I can say to people and tell them hey and all that kind of stuff. Hey y'all. Anywho, I'm not gonna be long. I ain't gonna hold you, as the pastors always say. I ain't gonna hold you. Joy Wilson, I have notes just for you because you say I ramble. So it's gonna be I'm gonna try to make it quick. First of all, I have been ill. I get this thing where if I get kind of my digestion doesn't go, then I'll pass out. And I have not had that episode in so long, y'all. But yesterday, well, the night before, I felt it coming. I was like, oh, I'm gonna just, I'm gonna take it easy with what I eat. So I ate some soup, and then, pretty much drank water, which is, here we go, just trying to get my system on. It's my own cup. Shout out to Shane. And then that morning, if I wake up that morning and I feel nauseous, it's gone. Joy, I miss you too. It's gonna make, if I start to feel nauseous, you know how you get in the bathroom and you start to get clammy and you feel like you're gonna vomit and you just, and I just said I'm gonna get back in the bed, but I had to take my mama somewhere yesterday, so I needed to get myself together. Child, was hurting. It felt like someone was sitting in my, like right here in my chest, like, oh my God, I'm dying. And I know that feeling, but I was just trying not to pass out. Because the cardiologist was like, well, your heart is great. I did the little stress test where you run on that thing. He's like, oh, you're in good shape. He said, well, if you feel like you're going to faint, you know what? If you're driving, pull over. If you're standing, sit, get close to the ground because you're just going to pass out. I was like, that's not a good answer. So what I need from people, I need a recommendation for like a natural doctor. There has to be something going on that I need to fix. That's the first thing. Okay, so that's why y'all got this basic do and basic outfit today. Y'all see my arm. It makes me look like I'm kind of chunky. Y'all, I'm not. My grandmama asked me that. And that's another thing I want to talk about. Segue into grandmother. So I love my granny. I love my granny. She's 94. Shout out to Granny. Woohoo! I have a play grandmother. I ain't going to tell how old she is because she might get mad at me if I do. But what I noticed about them is that they will tell you whatever they want to say. I do realize that, like, Granny's like, I walked out, I had on some leggings and a shirt that matched. I thought I was cute. My grandmother said, oh, you gonna wear your pajamas out? I said, Granny, these not pajamas. It's an outfit. She was like, oh, okay. Like, bitch, that ain't no outfit. So, even though she wouldn't call me that because she doesn't curse. Let's be very clear, my grandma. She just looking at me like, oh. So I went on back in my room, in the room at her house, and I changed into a sundress. And I said, Granny, is this better? Oh, yeah, that's much better. Okay, all right. They have a subtle way. They're not really subtle. Then my play grandmother, last night, she said, because I wasn't feeling it, I stopped by there to say, hey, on my way home. And she said, they called me Little Bit. Little Bit, what you doing with your hair? And she said, what you do to your hair? I said, nothing, because I feel good, because I knew that was coming next. Let me just get in front of it. Just get in front of it, because they're coming for you. They don't mean to, but they're really, that generation, and we really need to go back to some of that stuff, y'all, for real. We really need to go back to the kinder, gentler times where your elders could tell you some things. Because they had a better way. They wouldn't be out there in their bonnets. My grandmothers, all them would be like, you don't wear your pajamas and your bonnets and stuff outside. That's why my grandma was like, you wear your pajamas? No, ma'am. It's not going to happen. Second, they were so dainty and, they wore their gloves and they were proper. It was like a proper thing for every place. Now we just want to put everything in every place. It does not work that way, people. That's not how it works. We got to have some order. Okay, that's the second thing. Grandmama say the darn. They need to show grandmama say the darndest things because, baby, they do. I think I want to raise y'all up. Lift you up so you can be higher, darling. There we go. I feel better, but that's too much. Okay, that ain't gonna work either. Let's try this. Y'all, hold on. I'm still, I am the technical person and I'm the talent. So, you just gotta, you gotta do what you gotta do. Okay, that's a little better. All right, there we go. See, I still see my shirt. Welcome to Hollywood. Where you love someone and someone loves you. Yes, Hollywood. Okay, so yeah, y'all, I would be remiss if I did not discuss the sweet tea party. I can't watch the video because I get mad that those people jumped on that man for just doing his job. So that part just takes me down already. But for the longest, I could not figure out where the person. I said, did somebody throw the person in the water? No, he has jumped in voluntarily and swims over to. Y'all, I was not prepared. And funny, one of my good friends, we used to work together in Atlanta Public Schools. Her husband is the mayor of Montgomery. And I want to call her so bad and say, so what's really going on? Like, what's really going to happen? But I know that would be inappropriate because she probably don't even want to talk about it because it just put Montgomery on the map, and that's not why they wanted to be on the map. So, yeah, but that is funny to me. The whole episode, just all of it. Now, and I want to tell y'all, we are such a colorful and creative people. We can turn shit into sugar all the time. All the bad situations we had, like, y'all throw us the worst pieces of food to eat, we turn it into some kind of delicacy. You give us the worst land to live on, we turn it into an oasis of pleasure. You give us, the worst education, we turn around and have to be creative. And now we haven't all done well. Let me just be clear. But that's the case of every race has not. They got the good, the bad, and the ugly. They just like to showcase our ugly more often than not. But let me tell you something. We need to remember we come from kings and queens. We need to remember that. We need to push that in our kids because all these places not wanting to teach history as it was written, ought to be ashamed of themselves, is history. Germany doesn't, say we're not going to teach our history. That's why people like to live over there from what I understand. Some people say they like to go over there because they're dealing with their issues and they move on. We're going to deal with it so we can't move on. But all I'm saying is that thing was funny to me. At first I was mad and I couldn't watch it and didn't know what it was because I don't like violence. Y'all might think I'm hardcore, but I'm really a softie. I cry for any reason necessary. I'm a crier. So just know that about me. But I will get up in your face if necessary. Don't mess with my child and my mama, my brother, and if you don't mess with them people, you'll be all right. And my friends, because I come for you. But that wasn't necessary. The man just trying to ask you to move your little boat so the big boat can come where it's supposed to be. You parked illegally anyway. Now you want to fight him? So now we got to all fight? Because you want to fight him. And people like, well, they shouldn't have turned it into a race war. Okay. I get that part. But should we have just watched should anybody have just watched and let the man get jumped on by 6 or 7 people and kicked and hit in the head? That's how you end up with brain damage and all kinds of stuff. Somebody kicking you and fighting you. And all you can do is ball up. They say if that happens, if you get jumped on, ball up into like the fetal position so they don't kick any or harm you in any major organs or bother your head. So then people come to I saw that man like, hey, y'all stop. Then the man swung on him. Like, hold up, now I got to defend myself. I'm trying to get you to stop. So it was a whole mess. But when I tell you that thing is funny and all the songs and memes, the internet is undefeated. Please understand, they're undefeated. Okay, so we're gonna talk about me being sick. I need a naturopath doctor. We done talked about the sweet tea party. That's funny. We have talked about your grandmama because you got one and she has told you about yourself. Like where you going, but she says it. Wouldn't you like to do such and such? And you really wouldn't like to, but you probably need to because if you don't, she gonna talk about you. Last but not least, Beyonce coming to the A, baby. Ooh, ooh, ooh. And I need an outfit. I need to go in there just in case Beyonce calls me on stage and she need me to shake my tail feather. I need an outfit. I got some shoes. So I might be naked at the Beyonce concert. Got the shoes. I bought some boots. But I want some cute shorts with something. And like, because I'm one of those people, like if I give y'all a leg, you can't have boob. If I give you boob, you can't have leg. Like you got to get one or the other. Because if I get all of it, I might as well just be naked. I got to hold on something. So I want some shorts so that I can show that I have legs even though I'm 5'3". And I want like a jacket because State Farm Arena used to be Phillips Arena. It used to be the Army audit. Well, it's going to be cold in there, so I need, a little something for my arms. So, y'all, watch out, because I'm about to be give me money. What's she going to be singing? My one. Superstar Supernova. That's my favorite song on the album. Now I got to go listen to the album so I can be ready for the new stuff. I love you, stars and starlets. You know the drill. Love someone and let someone love you. Now, I got to go back and lay down. I have exerted far too much energy for you people. And you just don't appreciate the stars and stars. You just don't appreciate it. Love y'all. Doing too much, doing too much, doing too much. This is when you have a very primitive show. Okay, hold on. Hold up. Let me do this one. Doing too much, doing too much, doing too much.